Easy like Sunday morning flow. You should see the sunbeams coming down. You look like an angel coming out of there. Hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're getting started right about now. I want to welcome my brand new friend, April, for helping us out. She's going to be our model today, everybody. And I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, for showing up, wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's here in San Diego or somewhere else. Let's do this, huh? Easy like Sunday morning flow, everybody. Let's get started in child's pose, please. So big toes towards each other, knees kind of wide to the edges of your mat. Allow your hips to sink down. Allow your forehead to rest down. And start straight away by making any adjustments that you feel you need here. If child's pose is not working for you today, you can lay on your back, lay on your stomach. Find something that is working for you. But let's take a second here. Notice the sound of the ocean. Feel the sun here or the coolness of the shade on your skin. And hey, by 11 a.m. on your Sunday morning, you'll have hit the reset button. You'll have done a physical activity or a physical exercise, a mental exercise that is going to set you right for the rest of your day, if not whole week. So take a second and thank yourself for showing up. And let's begin together by exhaling everything out. All right, take a big inhale here through your nose. And an exhale through your mouth, clear it out. Good, let's do that again. Inhale through your nose, a little bit bigger here if you can. And exhale through your mouth, empty it out. Let's go one more, huh? Inhale. And exhale, empty it out. Sit your lips. We're going to breathe in through our nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then keep your lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. It's that simple, everybody. With your inhales, let's see if we can enhance this. Breathe your torso longer. Literally try to use your breath to affect your body physically. Get longer in your torso and then get wide and big at the top. And then exhale through your nose. Draw your navel up and in. Empty the lower, the middle, and eventually the upper portions of your lungs. Just like that. We're going to focus on this deep, full breath in. And this slow, calming breath out. That's the focus, the foundation of our meditation. Your breath is really reflective of the quality of our mind, the state of mind we're in. And so a short, choppy breath in and out through our mouth, which a lot of us do all day long, has our mind all over the place. You know, what do we have, like 60, 70,000 thoughts a day? Whereas this breath, it's not our normal natural breath, so it forces us to focus and it slows our mind down so we can arrive here in the present moment. And that's really the intention of this practice, to cease the fluctuations of our mind and to soothe the agitated mind through our breathing. But while we're here, you'll get the opportunity for some shapes, some postures, some intensity if you choose. But honor what you're feeling, right? Practice in a way that has you walking off your mat feeling really, really good. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in really deep. And we just want to keep it flowing no matter what. From here, we're going to start to walk our hands forward. Spread your fingertips wide. Inhale, come all the way up, straight up to your tabletop. To your hands and to your knees. And then without further ado, we'll exhale, curl our toes, lift your hips high to the sky, send your hips up and back for downward facing doggy. Good. Slippery mat. So feel free, feet are about hips width apart in your downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal your feet out in this first one. See what you're working with on this beautiful Sunday morning, y'all. See what's bubbling to the surface, sensation-wise, tightness-wise. See what you're feeling. Beautiful. Now, as you settle in, remember, feet just about hips width apart. Maybe a little bit more narrow. There we go. See if you can spread your fingertips a little bit wider, everybody. We're looking for small ways to enhance. A little bit wider with your fingertips. A soft bend in your knees is going to let you press your hips higher and back further. Good, April. That just straightened your spine right there. And then chin to your chest. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs to lengthen your cervical spine. You want to drop your head down low. Take your shoulders and wrap them around towards the front of your body so your armpits are pointing inwards a little bit. There we go. And with all that going on, we're still breathing really, really deep. Inhale. Exhale. From here, inhale, look forward. And then step your feet behind your wrists at the top of your mat. So your feet are, again, about hips width apart. You can take ragdoll pose with pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. Let your head just drop down and dangle so your biceps frame your ears. And again, some movement here. If you want to shake your head out a little bit, sway your torso out a little bit back and forth, go for it. Let me know if that mat is too slippery. Good? Yeah. Okay. Let's go 2 more deep breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Pull your breath in really, really deep. Very good. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat so that your heels and toes touch. And then with at least a little bend in your knees, let's roll up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. Fantastic. As you come to standing, hands to heart center. And close your eyes for a moment. Another opportunity to again thank yourself for this gift that you're about to give yourself. Physical health, mental clarity, and an emotional sense of balance. Now that we're right side up, breathe in through your nose and think about breathing your body taller. And then wider at the top. There you go, y'all. Stay tall. Exhale, navel up and in. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose if that's possible. Open your eyes, release your hands, palms facing forward. And let's get her done, y'all. Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. Couple breaths. Bring your pinkies, or your palms, I should say, to face each other. And then pinkies in even a little bit more. So this is the same rotation you want as in your downward facing dog. So that's external rotation in your shoulders. It would widen your upper shoulders and back. Take another inhale. Press into your feet as much as you're reaching through your hands. And grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. Let's go about 2 extra breaths here. Now head back a little bit so that your throat's open. Take your biceps back with your ears. Looks really good, April. Take one more inhale. Can you straighten your arms? Can you enhance just a little bit more? Stay in here. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back through center. And we'll just switch it up. Over here. Exhale. Leaning left, pressing your hips to the right. Beautiful, everybody. This is lateral flexion and extension in your spine. Right? If we're going to hit the reset button, there's certain places in the body we've got to get into. Our spine is certainly one of them. Take one more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back through center. You can lean back, stretch up and away, and try to make it feel good here. Beautiful. Exhale, let's fold. Come all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees. Lay your torso out long. All the way down to that forward fold. Inhale, now find a halfway lift. If you're new to this, hands come above or below your knees. Good, we're squeezing our shoulder blades. Excellent. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose, high push-up position. And personally, you know what I'm going to say? I would always drop to my knees the first couple of these. You're welcome to do the same, or take Cobra, or skip it if you need. But inhale, we're going to shift forward. So your shoulders, the tops of your shoulders align with the tops of your fingertips. And then exhale, lower halfway down. Take your elbows straight back. Good. And then inhales your upward facing dog here. Now, tops of the feet down, shoulders back. Try to feed your heart through. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. And breathe. Breathe really deep. Right, we're trying to saturate our blood with this life-giving force. You can survive without food for 30 days or so. Water, depends on your environment, but a couple days. Without breath, a couple minutes, everybody. All right, it's very important, as you know. And, again, has a direct effect on our state. So this calm, balanced breathing will return us to a calm, balanced state. Take an inhale, bend your knees a little bit more, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, you could walk or lightly hop, both feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch together. There you go. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Pull your chest and pull your spine out really long. And then exhale, fold and draw your navel in. Core is strong. Lead with chest. Inhale, rise. Float your torso all the way up high to the sky. You got your left wrist here. And then exhale, lean in towards La Jolla. Press your hips towards Mission Beach. Beautiful. Inhale, back up, reach up and switch it. Exhale, leaning left, pressing hips right. Y'all. Inhale, come on, back through center. Lean back, stretch. Feel something head to toe here. And then exhale, let's fold all the way down. Push your breath out. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward. Remember, you can drop to your knees or even skip this. And lower halfway down, elbows straight back. Great job, April. Inhales that upward facing dog. You've heard so much about, you know it well. Shoulders back. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Woo, dogger. Now, I think we should get upside down like this, meaning your heart above your head, every single day. We're sending all this oxygen-rich blood flooding straight to our brain. Sounds like that could hit the reset button in and of itself. But getting upside down like this naturally raises the level of serotonin in your brain. And that coupled with the physical movements where we're going to supercharge our internal pharmaceutical factories in terms of dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, norepinephrine. And eventually, we're going to drop that cortisol off the table. You're going to leave here feeling really good. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, of feet between your hands. Heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhale your halfway lift, flat back and lengthen your spine. Exhale, you fold, you draw your navel in, and you empty out. And then you lead with chest, and inhale, rise. Go ahead, come up, reach high to the heavens. You got your left wrist. Exhale, lean it to your right, just till the sensation tells you that's enough. Beautiful. Inhale, come on back through center, and we'll switch it up. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach. Press your hips to La Jolla. Inhale, back through center. Stretch up and away and make it feel good. Exhale, let's fold all the way down. Empty out completely. Inhale your halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Do what you got to do. Modify however you need and lower halfway down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale that upward facing dog. Spinal extension. Feed your heart through. And then exhale, send your hips to the sky. Sawi Doggaroo. Whew. Blood is starting to flow already. The heat is starting to build. You know this flow? Can you do one on your own? If I set you loose? I'm muted right now. No. Okay. I'll walk you through. Okay, good. Let's go through one more of these, y'all. Let's keep it moving. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. Load up your arms, load up your legs. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch together. It's a forward fold or Uttanasana at the front of your mat. Inhale is Ardha Uttanasana, your halfway lift. Flat back and lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold right back down. Dive in deep, stretching the whole posterior chain here. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Come to standing. Reach your hands high to the sky. Good, you got your left wrist. Exhale, leaning just to that perfect place. And your body's going to let you know where that is. Inhale, back up, reach up and switch it. Exhale, leaning left. Pressing your hips right, getting that whole side body, creating some space and some length. Inhale, back through center. Lean it back, stretch, and do what feels right. Exhale, let's fold all the way down and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, lower with control. Amazing job, everybody. Inhale, upward facing, heart open wide, make that feel amazing. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Ooh, sweet dogger, everybody. Soaking up that ocean air. Moving it in. Drinking up the vitality. And moving it out, clearing out the anxiety. From here, in your downward facing, take your feet a little bit wider and angle, if you can, your heels in, toes out. And then walk your hands back towards your feet and squat down to Malasana, your frog pose. Now, if you need your hands for a little more support, you can keep them there, all good. If you have some blocks or something to sit on, that can help you as well. But try to bring your feet flat to your mat. So some of us might have to bring our feet a little bit wider. And then if you can, take your hands off the ground, and if not, that's cool. But if you can, we'll take our hands to heart. We'll try to straighten our spine, press our heart forward. And in doing that, you're just using your elbows, your triceps to pry your hips open a little bit further. Very good. Again, we're inhale, breathing our body a little bit taller. And then wider at the top. Staying tall. Exhale, navel up and in. Gently guide and push your breath out. From here, interlace your fingers and press your palms upwards. There we go. So that your biceps are by your ears, your arms are straight, your spine is straight, your 360 core is engaged. We're going to come to standing together in 5. Coming up slow. 4. I know it's just a little bit slower than you want to go, right? 3. Let them burn a little bit, y'all, too. That's good. Inhale, come all the way up. And then Weezer coming right back down, y'all. 5. Keeping your arms as straight as possible. 4. Chest lifted. That 360 core active and engaged. 3. Very good. 2. Come back down. Slide your hands to heart center. And then let's flow 3 times together. Now we're going to inhale, stand up, and sweep your arms out to the sides. Reach to the sky. Exhale, squat it right back down. 2 more, everybody. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up, and drink up that ocean air deep into your lungs. Exhale, squat it right back down. Hands through heart. One more. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up. Reach to the sky. Amazing, y'all. Exhale, slide your hands right back down to heart center. Right back down to your squat. Take one inhale here. Breathe in big. And then exhale, release to forward fold. Straighten your legs. Heel toe your feet back into about hips width apart. Walk your hands forward right back to your downward facing dog. And without further ado, y'all know what time it is. We hopping on that flow train. Tickets, please. All aboard. Woo, woo, woo. Inhale. April doesn't know what she got herself into here. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, and look forward. And then your exhale, walk or your light hop of feet between your hands, heels and toes touching together. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Pull your chest and pull your spine really long. Exhale, dive into your forward fold, navel in, core is strong. Inhale, now chair pose. Sink your hips low, lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky. There you go. Exhale, release to forward fold. We're coming right back down. We flowing now, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift. Chest pulls out long. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward and lower with control. Chaturanga Dandasana. There you go. Inhale is that upward facing dog. Feeding your heart through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. So we doggeroo. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Breathe on up. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward. Push your breath out. There you go. Inhale, reach and send her high. And then exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee directly above your ankle. You can stay high in the ball of your right foot. Inhale, rise to crescent pose. Rise up, reach up and fill up. Hands in the sky. Stay tall. Exhale, just slide your hands to heart center and push your breath out. Inhale, sweep them out, sweep them up. Big, beautiful breath in. Exhale, take your hands right back to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower slow. Simple little Sunday morning flow. Inhales, upward facing dog. Open your heart and let it shine. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale your right leg. Everybody breathe her on up. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach your right leg and send her high. Good. Exhale, see if you can step it through. Heel, ball, toe. Just stack your knee right above your ankle. Help it along if you need. Inhale, root into the ground and reach your hands to the sky. Crescent. Staying tall. Exhale, sliding your hands to heart center. Pushing your breath out. And then inhale once again. Sweeping your arms up. Reaching them up high. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. Step it back. Move through your flow. Woo, real sweet one. We're getting her done today, y'all. Upward facing as your inhale. And then exhale, send your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Oh, how's that breath now, everybody? You know, sometimes, a lot of times the programming for everyday life is how fast can I get stuff done? How much can I get done in the shortest amount of time possible? And this practice would probably be easier if we approached it that way. However, since the intention is to slow our mind down, we got to do things a little bit differently than we do all day long. We slow the breath down, we slow the practice down. You're doing yourself a huge service. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet all the way between your hands, heels and toes are touching. Inhale, find your halfway lift, pull your chest and pull your spine out really long. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, navel in. Inhale, back to chair pose. Can you sink lower, reach higher? Maybe even breathe in a little bigger. There you go, April. Exhale, fold. Straighten your legs. Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower with control. Inhale, upward facing dog. Heart coming through. And exhale, hips to the sky. So we doggaroo. Inhale, lift your left leg, y'all. Breather on up. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Yeah. Inhale, reach it high. And then exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Low lunge, stack knee above ankle. Really simple. Inhale, ride your breath on up and reach your hands to the sky, crescent. Exhale, we're staying tall and just sliding our hands to our heart center, pushing our breath out. Inhale, out, up, reach for the sky. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, and yeehaw, y'all. You got right side on your own. So it's right leg, it's knee to nose, it's crescent, hands to heart. We do this flow a lot on our Sunday mornings, everybody. Breathe your way through it. By 11 a.m., once again, you'll have done the hardest thing you're going to do all day. You'll have hit the reset button. And with any luck, by 11 a.m., the Buffalo Bills will be up by 3 touchdowns. It's my hope, anyway. I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Woo! Good. And that downward facing. Again, thank yourself for being, especially if you're challenged at all. Whether it's physical or staying present, you know, it's a mental challenge. If you're challenged, thank yourself for being here. Really. Doing hard stuff, doing challenging stuff, as you know, is one of the best habits you could possibly cultivate. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. Let's do one more. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Inhale is that halfway lift. Chest and spine lengthen. Exhale, you fold, you draw your navel in. Inhale, chair pose. Sink low, reach high, breathe in big here. Exhale, right back to your forward fold. Straighten your legs. Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Fantastic. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward and lower. Chaturanga Dandasana. Great job, April. Inhales that upward facing dog. You know it well. Ooh, we're lifting the knees now, huh? Good. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Good. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, see if you can step through to your hands, heel, ball, toe. Whether you can or can't, doesn't matter. And then inhale, rise up to crescent, hands to the heavens. Exhale, heart center, push your breath out. Now inhale, sweep out, sweep up, reach to the sky. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. So spin your back foot flat. There we go. April is focusing really, really hard here, everybody. She's doing amazing. This first standing open hip posture, if you want to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg, go for it. That usually feels pretty good. But then we're going to sink down deep into our warrior two. We'll go into this alignment a little bit. Left toes are pointing straight forward. Left heel intersects the right arch of your foot, which is directly in the center of the back of your mat. Now, your front left knee, stack it directly above your ankle, and although it wants to lean inward, because that's how tight hips show up in warrior two, myself included, resist the urge to let it do that. Point your knee straight forward. You're good. And then inhale, breathe your body taller. And then wider, this 360-degree coherence breathing. And then exhale, sink down a little bit. Give me another full breath. We've been here for a while already. Inhale. Exhale it out. All right, we're going to inhale, reach forward here. Exhale is extended side angle pose. Extended side angle. Form the thighs, all good. Whatever expression you're feeling, everybody, make sure your body's narrow. See if you can roll your right shoulder back. And then reach your right arm overhead towards the ocean, palm facing down. Smile on the camera. I gotta do a thumbnail later. And see what you can get cooking along the lines of sensation, perhaps intensity, without compromising your breath. We're here for 5. Option to take your left hand up parallel with your right. 4, that's some supreme core strength, if you'd like. 3, you probably would not catch me doing that on a Sunday morning, y'all. 2, all right. Exhale everything out. Let's inhale, come back up to warrior 2. Use your 360 core to get there. And then straighten your front left leg. We'll go to triangle pose. If you want to shorten your stance an inch or 2, you can do that. Legs are straight-ish. Inhale, we're going to reach out. Legs are straight. Keep all that length. And then just simply rotate. Left hand down, right hand high. There we go. If you got a block there and you want the block, all good. But remember, this is not about depth. This is about length. So if your hand's on the ground and you feel like your heart's facing the ground or your body's just not very narrow, you can come up away from the ground and find cleaner lines of energy. But keep breathing. You're doing amazing. We're here for 5. And then we're going to a little bit of balancing. We're going to test April out here. See how much she's practiced in the past year or so. 4. Again, if you got a block or a water bottle, you can take that in front of you. Last 3, Ardha Chandrasana, balancing at moon and 2. We're going to look down. Inhale, bend your front left knee. Slide your left fingertips about a foot forward. And then lean into your front left leg. And take your back right leg up parallel to the ground. There you go. Now left heel is driving down. Left quadricep is squeezing. Your top right foot is flexing and spiraling your toes away from the ground so that your hips stack. This looks awesome, April. Give me 3 more breaths, y'all. You're doing amazing. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale it out. All right, take an inhale here. Now bend your left knee a lot. Exhale, right hand down to meet your left. Bring your right knee into your nose. There you go. And then inhale, find a one-legged halfway lift. Extend your right leg back, pull your chest and spine long. Exhale, step back to low lunge. You can drop your back right knee, because it's Sunday, y'all. Inhale, rise up to crescent pose or modified crescent. Knee down or not, hand to the sky. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward and then twist to your left. Hook right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. So if you're having trouble getting the elbow there, drop your knee to the ground if it's not already. That'll help you get stable and get that twist in. And if you want to just focus on that twist and keep your knee down, all good. If you want to intensify and pick your back knee up, great. Okay? Let's push here. Excuse me, let's push here. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Drive back through your heel. Reach out through your head. And then navel in. Exhale, twist. Bring it out. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Nice job, April. Take an inhale here. Exhale, beautiful. Release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. For Prasarita, Padottanasana, our standing straddle stretch. Now, I would probably grab my big toes with my middle and index fingers just for a little bit of leverage. You're welcome to do that. Maybe your ankles. But if you got enough sensation, letting your torso hang there, cool, great. But we're not just hanging out. Right? Quadriceps are engaged a little bit. We've still got that intentional breathing, of course, the foundation of our meditation, flowing free. You are doing yourself a huge service. Thank yourself for it. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Over here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, everybody. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Amazing. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back and lengthen your spine. Exhale. We're just going to walk our hands right back to the top of your mat for low lunge. Right back to where you started. And then step your left foot back to your right for plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together. Round into your left hand and roll open to your right for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. I was well aware of it yesterday after having completed teaching class, but a few people at class outside felt they needed to remind me that we forgot this yesterday. Not today, Terry. We got it. Crescent shape your left side body. Lift your hips. If you want to lift your right leg, you go for it. 5. Take your right arm overhead. Reach to the ocean. 4. Awesome, April. Breathe, y'all. Last 3. 2. Reach a little bit here. And exhale. Release to plank pose. High push-up. Let's take it to the other side, everybody. Ground into your right hand and roll open your left for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Lifting your hips, Crescent shaping right side body. Breathing well no matter what. You could drop a knee or a forearm to the ground. Plenty of ways to modify. Breathe. 5. Maybe left leg up. Left arm overhead. 4. Maybe not so much. 3. 2. Take an inhale here. Great job. Exhale. Release and move through that flow. And I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Upwards is your inhale, heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Woo! Nice work. Still breathing, yeah? All right, y'all. Let's do this right side. And we'll finish out the warm-up, huh? Ha-ha. Inhale, lift your right leg, breathe her on up. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out, tiger pose. Inhale, reach it high. Good, and the exhale, sweep her through, a low lunge, right? Inhale, we rise to crescent pose, hands to the sky. Exhale, heart center, empty out. Inhale, sweep out, reach to the sky. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. All right, so check 1, steady visual gaze, steady deep diaphragm breathing. Check 2, you got balance and stability and alignments. You can make some minor adjustments there, become more stable and steady. And then check 3, enhancement, refinement, or modification. Here, we're trying to see how much we can create here. Inhale, breathing tall, breathing wide, stretching your hands away from each other. Exhale, sinking down a little bit deeper. Awesome work, April. Look over here, a little smile, yeah. You'll thank me later. 2 more deep breaths, y'all, you do? Exhale. One more, inhale. Great success. Exhale. Let's inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Whatever you choose, make sure you're balanced, you're stable and steady. Make sure you got sensation. And of course, make sure you're breathing. Take left arm, reach it overhead, bicep by ear, palm facing down. Once again, that is the same rotation, that's external rotation that we have in downward facing dog. We're breathing well for 5. And if you want the right hand up parallel, you go for it. 4. Everybody. Last 3. 2. All right. Use your strength. Inhale, come back up to warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg. And then we got the triangle pose. Inhale, reach out, out, out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not balancing quite yet. So legs are straight. You're reaching out. Angle in the leg. Spin your back heel down. Kind of like warrior 2 legs. Reach it out. And then just rotate. Right hand down, left hand high. Triangle pose. There we go. Trikonasana. This is actually my favorite standing posture in yoga, just because of the way it gets into your hamstring, your hip, and if your SI joint hasn't popped by now in a good way, this posture will usually do that for you. Breathe well for 5. A little more balancing here. In 4, if you got that block or water bottle, get it ready. If you need it. Beautiful. Last 3. All right, here we go. 2. Inhale, look down. Bend your front right knee. Slide your right fingertips about a foot forward. Lean into your right leg and take your back left leg up parallel to the ground. So your left arm is still reaching high. Open hip posture first. Remember that your right quadricep is squeezing, your left foot is flexing. It looks really, really good, everybody. I shouldn't say everybody. It looks really, really good, April. I'm sure y'all are looking good too, though. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Amazing. 1 more. Take an inhale here. Bend your right knee a lot. Exhale. Left hand to the ground. Left knee into your nose. And then inhale. One-legged halfway lift. Extend your left leg back. Look up and lengthen. And then exhale, step back to low lunge. You could drop that back knee to the ground if you'd like. Inhale, rise up to crescent pose or modified crescent with your knee down. And then exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward, navel in, twist to your right. There we go. Now if your thumbs are way up on your shoulder, everybody, see if you can lift your whole torso up, like you're trying to create some space in between your left rib cage and your right thigh there. Let your heart rotate to your thumbs. And then once you're there and you're steady and sturdy, we're breathing well. We're going to push for 3 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Phenomenal. April, 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. Today, option 2, swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. We haven't done much or any chest expansion or shoulder open. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Come up, pull your hands back and roll your shoulders back. Keep the clasp. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, and continue to breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale it out. Let's go one more, everybody. Take an inhale here. Nice work. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Inhale, find your halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands back to the top of your mat. And then step back to plank pose, high push-up position. And then lower. Take it all the way down. And then see if you can bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand, left with left. If that's not happening, take your arms, open them out like airplane wings and zip up your legs. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back and lift everything out. Good. We're going knees in towards each other a little bit. We're breathing here, everybody, for 5. Push a little bit with this one, if everybody. Look for a little discomfort if you can. 4. 3. 2. Inhale, kick and lift up. Exhale, release. Drop your left ear to your mat. Gaze right. You can bend your knees. Windshield wipe your legs. And, whew. Let's do that one again, everybody. Just for good measure. Chin forward, bend your knees, grab right foot or ankle right hand, left with left. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick it up, kick it back. Let's do a little something here, huh? This is the medicine, this is the antidote for you hunching over your desk, keyboard, or steering wheel all week. 5, spinal vitality. 4, your spine, as you know, is your lifeline. If it's unhealthy, it'll wreak havoc on your life. 3, 2, inhale, kick and lift up one more time. Woo! Great. Exhale, release, right ear to your mat, gaze left. Again, if you want to bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs, it's right there for you. All right. Man, we're moving through this today, everybody. Let's meet back in downward facing dog, and let's take her home. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep through, half pigeon pose. Left ankle comes through, take it across towards your right wrist. Pull your heel in towards your body. Protect your knee joint. Keep your hips level. Inhale, walk your hands back and open your heart. And then exhale, go ahead, walk your hands out and open your hips. If this is too much for you, which especially on my left leg it would be for me, I would take the supine version, laying on your back. I'm sure Tom is out there, if he's still out there, doing it this way. There's probably a couple people modifying that way if you're here in San Diego. But continue to breathe. And I am really humbled by all of your support still, for showing up to this practice, this class, for tuning in. Even if you're not here in San Diego, I'm so grateful for your support. We've been dealing with this situation with the city now for 7 months now, something around there. April hadn't been here for a year, so she had no idea what I'm talking about. I'm like, no, you need to come to the backyard and be my mom. She's like, what? That doesn't sound right. But I will keep fighting, everybody. I think this practice gives too much value to too many people just to give up and to walk away. Especially since I feel that what has been done through us is unconstitutional. Last couple breaths here. So like I said, I'm going to keep fighting. Our next court date for our federal suit against the city of San Diego will be March 5th. And we actually have another lawsuit dropping next week in the state. So fun stuff, everybody, fun stuff. Let me tell you. From here, walk your hands out of this one, clench your palms. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Get some blood flow. And when you're ready, inhale, lift your right leg, send her on up. Exhale, sweep her through, half pigeon pose. Right ankle comes across towards your left wrist. Make the adjustments here. One side's going to be different from the other. Inhale, hands walk back, open hearts. And exhale, hands walk out, open hips. Breathing well. So I thank you for your support. I thank you so much for honoring the donation-based system that we've been using for 17 years with this class to make it accessible. And you know, if you're dealing with this for 7 months, it kind of takes its toll physically, mentally, even financially with attorneys' fees and everything. So again, I thank you so much for honoring that donation-based system, for your generosity. The Venmo is at Namaste Yoga. Keep breathing here. All right, everybody, from here, walk your hands back out of this one. I'll meet you back in one more downward facing dog. Hips high, head dropping down low. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward here. End of your exhale, let's come all the way through to seated. Take your legs out in front, as best you can anyway. And we'll take a seated forward fold, or Paschimottanasana. Room to your sit bones. Inhale, reach your hand to the sky. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Bend your knees a bit, let your back round, let your head drop down. And breathe. There we go. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take her back up. Palms face up. Rolling your back vertebra by vertebra. And once you get down there, you got happy baby waiting for you. Then take a spinal twist of your choosing to finish out your practice. Unless there's something else. Everybody, we're twisting and hitting both sides evenly, of course. Take her back through center. Unwind, pull both knees in. One more time, just to neutralize your spine. And then go ahead and release. Let your legs fall out in front of you. Toes are going to fall open. Palms can rest face up along your side body. We did it. Lay back. Close your eyes. Take an inhale here through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Clear it out. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Hold full. And release. Good. And now, after an hour of focused breathing, we're going to let that go. Let your breath just settle into its natural pace. After an hour of being physically engaged, we're going to soften everything physically. And just notice that your mind is calm, balanced, and steady. This is our natural state. Yoga doesn't create it, it returns us to it. Shavasana. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in, for showing up. Thanks. I want to thank again my friend April here for being an excellent model. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system, everybody. The Venmo is at NamaSteve Same as the YouTube channel you're on, right? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that. There is a ton of yoga on there and some great meditations. We'll see y'all on Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Hit that like button here. Namaste. She knows it's time to go back out to the park.